goddamn attack. And that's you've been a pit bull the second you got on this scene. A pit bull out to devour this man. You're a disgrace, and it is a personal attack against a person running for the highest office in the land. And here he comes to your black show, and this is how you act. You act all nigger. I said it. I said what I said. You act all nigger. Hey guys, welcome to the channel. So I have done this Vivek Ramaswamy response with the Breakfast Club a few times, and the recordings have not turned out very well. And I just don't have it in me to do another run of it. And I don't script any of the things that I do. Everything is just raw, from me and my gut and my instincts. So, like, everything that all the tapings of it has been like awesome, but it's just hasn't worked out for whatever reason. But I'm going to play this one because once I removed all of the bad stuff out of it, it kind of came together. I just go into everything that I went into the video, so you'll be able to see it. You can keep up with it. If you've already watched the video, you'll be able to keep up with it. But I thought, okay, I'm responding to Vivek, but you don't see what I'm responding to, and it just kind of makes for like a Beetlejuice kind of crazy scene. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna just put it out there, see what happens with it. Maybe at some point I'll do I'll do a proper one. I've done a few proper ones, but you know what I'm saying. I'll just do another one. But I thought this was a really funny setup with it. All you're getting is me, not really what I'm responding to, which makes it kind of interesting how I go in from one scene to the next, to the next, to the next, different thoughts and ideas. And it's like, if you haven't seen the video, you'll be like, oh my God, this girl is insane. But I think even if you see the video, you'll still say, oh my God, this girl is insane. But I thought it was an interesting put together. So go ahead and watch it. I'm gonna play it. Go ahead and watch it. Let me know, give me some responses. Tell me that I'm crazy for even putting it out there, but it's really funny. At least I think it's really funny. Um that's it. I'm just going to let it go now. So thanks again, and like and subscribe and share the channel. I'm trying to get to 10,000 subscribers by Christmas, and based on what I've just explained to you, I need equipment. I need help with some software and things like that, so I can get where I need done, so I can really do this thing. So my Patreon is there in the box. You can, buy from my shop, my t-shirts. All of that is going to help me with what I'm trying to do here. So without further ado, you guys, here's my Vivek Ramaswamy and the Breakfast Club interview, but you just won't see me talking back with Vivek. That's all. You just won't see that interaction. You'll just see me talking the whole time about it. So let's go. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Conservative Poet with me, Amania. So I am so glad that you're here. Thank you for coming by. We're going to have us a little fun with my boy, Vivek Ramaswamy, and the Breakfast Club in that disgraceful interview. I know y'all seen it. It's been floating out there for a month or so. I did a reaction to it, but I had a lot of problems, and it was a long piece, and I couldn't figure out how to do the editing and all of that. So it's sitting somewhere. Maybe at some point somebody will help me figure out how to get that piece edited, but I did. And so I want to get it out there. I was like, oh, I'll just make another video, and hopefully this one will be just as funny because it is gut-wrenching funny. And I'm biased, it's true, but it's gut-wrenching funny. I kind of put my foot in it there. So hopefully the Lord will come down upon me today, and then I can put my foot in this one too. So if you're interested in seeing that one, then let's go. Before we go any further, friends, disclaimer, disclaimer, disclaimer. I'm already triggered. I'm triggered. If y'all can figure out why I'm triggered already, we haven't even started this. You comment that in the comments below. She's already triggered. Well, let's let Vivek talk. That man is doing pretty good. Pretty good. He is even ahead of DeSantis, I think, in some polls. Ahead of DeSantis. So he's doing pretty good. And the reception that he's getting, the welcome, I'm not feeling the love quite yet. I know I'm not feeling the love. You know, here's a black man. What do they call it? People of color, person of color. Here's a black person of color in the room running for president, and he's not getting that let me lick your boot kind of welcome. Y'all know what I mean. Yo, Charlemagne the God's face is like, yeah, sure, friend, yeah. It's like it's going over his head what's being said. But let's go. This is the most, I think, people of color, as they like to call us, that has been in a presidential race. I mean, we've got an Indian man, Vivek Ramaswamy. We've got, what is Nikki Haley? Well, she's a woman, yes, but I think she's Indian too. So that two Indians? I mean, my God, the diversity is the diversity is exciting. It is exciting. And then we have Tim Scott, black man. Larry Elder, black man. I believe somebody else is running too. Oh, he's a Democrat. But still, you know, blacks. Again, look at the diversity. And all of these people. And they say America has not progressed. I don't know. Truth bombs. People don't know what they want in this world. They are trying to latch on to anything. I mean, these people are declaring that, hell, they might be attracted to pots. That's how far gone we are. People are so far gone because we don't have God in our lives. Not we. I got Jesus. I got Jesus. They don't have God in their lives. They don't respect their country. They don't respect authority. They don't respect themselves. They're addicted to everything from sexual, all kinds of crazy sexual things to, you know, drugs, alcohol, everything. I mean, all of these things has been here, but it is like extra now. It is extra. And it's because we have no morals. People have lost their moral compass, their moral value. And it's a void there, and they're trying to fill it with whatever they can. And so, my man Vivek, you are 100% right. There is a symptom in this country that is eating away at our values. And that is what we need to fix. We need to address, why is it that this society is so broken? Why are we so broken? Right, Vivek's got that. He got the answers, man. Let's go back. He's got the answers. Yeah, we start believing false gods and false ideologies and false craziness, and we start to believe that a man can be a woman and a woman can be a man, and we start to believe all these crazy things because we don't have God and we're trying to fill the void. Insanity is where we are. Insanity. Yo, Charlemagne the God. I hate that name. I can absolutely blame white supremacy. It's white supremacy. It's the white man. We ain't got nothing to do with nothing. It's the white man. The white man. Miss me with that nonsense. Yo, Charlemagne has no smoke. This is what he believes, white supremacy. but he's really got nothing to put towards that. That's all you got. Liberty, justice for all, and not for some. Like, that's all you got. That's why it's white supremacy. Come on, man. Where's your friend Joe Biden at? Where he at? Call him up. Daddy Biden. Go find Daddy Biden. White supremacy. Yeah. He right now, he the king of white supremacy. I don't know if you know that, but he the king of white supremacy. Daddy Biden. Yeah. If you ain't black, if you vote for Trump, you ain't black. If you vote for Trump, you ain't black. If you vote for Trump, you ain't black. Remember that one? Charlemagne the God. Quickly. We have definitely come a long way. I saw a video recently that stated that there are over 7,000 black leaders currently in this country that is in the political space who holds office. 7,000, okay? We have definitely come a long way. People will never be satisfied. They will never be happy with what's happening. They will never be happy enough. We've got 7,000 black representatives, mayors, city councilmen, all vice president, the VP, all that. And they're still not happy. They're still not happy. We haven't gotten there yet. We need more work to do. Sure we do. But you gotta say, man, 7,000 blacks in office? Yeah, we've come a long way. So Charlemagne the God, shame on you because you know better. And by the way, who's keeping the blacks down? The Democrats. That's who. What's your thoughts, Charlemagne the God, on how to change the system? Oh yeah, it's white supremacy. We get rid of the white people? I think that would be his answer. Get rid of the white people. Yeah, that would be better. Yeah. Unbelievable. The useless governments, FBI, all of them, FBI people coming for moms at school board. These are the people. We need to demolish these systems. And Vivek has a great idea about doing that. He wants to get it done in day one. Demolish them and start fresh. If something is broken and it stink, then you know what? We wash it up, we clean it up, or we destroy it. I think we'll just destroy it. And if it's needed, then we can build another one. And that's how I feel about all of the swamp creatures and all of the agencies, CIA, FBI, TSA, CDC, all of them. Destroy them all. He is absolutely right. And people know this. If things are given to you, if you have no value in anything, then you don't treat it well. You know, if you don't care for it, if you don't know it, then you use it. It's useless to you. So you don't bother with it. And so that's the same concept here. Is if our students are coming out of school and they have no love of country, they're coming out of school, you would think they would know all about history, right? Because you're coming out of school, that's what you're in school to taught. You're in school to learn, right? And then they come out stupid, dumb, don't know nothing about nothing, don't know nothing about the country, and then they say, hey, you can go and vote. But what they're going to vote for is what they've been fed throughout their school existence, is that all of these different, ideologies and talking points, all this LGBT stuff, that's what they know. So they're coming out liberal. And so that's what they're going to go and vote liberal, because they haven't been taught about love of country. They haven't been taught about service. They haven't been taught about any of these things because they don't teach those things in school, right? They teach you about the LGBT. They teach you about having 10,000 different genders. They think they teach you about switching genders. That's what they teach you. And they can't do math. They can't read. Look at LeBron James in his school. Failed. That's a different video. Yo, her demeanor is so, it's not even welcoming. I didn't say that earlier when she first stepped into the scene. But yeah, she was not very welcoming to Vivek. But let's continue with the Madame Tezlin. Yo, his eyes when that question came up was like, huh? Let's see it again. Can we? Look at his eyes. Are you really asking me this question? I sat around? How many years I sat around? Is that where she going with this? Where's she going with this? Hmm? I sat around for 37 years and didn't do nothing? Where's she going with this? Let's find out. You're not being respectful at all. And he says you don't even have to be. Let's just do this. Because look at you. You're just angry attitude. Just here is a black person, right? Person of color. Like you kind of look like him. Y'all look like the same shade to me. But you're so rude and disrespectful. Wow. My ancestors built. You and your family done come here and reaping the benefits of what my ancestors built. What you got to say about that, Vivek Ramaswamy? You here taking all the goods for what my ancestors built. Wow. This woman is beastly, deadly, ridiculous. If you know he was born here, then why are you saying that he was brought over? If you know that, why are you saying that? Professional podcaster. She said, let's not go down a water hole. Yeah, sure. I said what I said. I said what I said. But let's not go down a water hole and correct my mistakes. Oh, by the way, I'm sorry. Yeah, right. You're a disgrace. Yo, this man just told you how he's been at work saving people's lives, how he's been doing the job. All that. And this is what you come back with? This is what you've got? That's not what I'm talking about. I'm not interested in all that. I don't want to hear about all that. I want to hear what you did when you was in high school, what you did when you was in grammar school. That's what I want to know. I don't want to know about what you did to save people's lives. That's irrelevant to me. So this guy jumping in, what's his name? I don't know what his name is. But him jumping in there saying that her attitude, she's asked questions and he's actually already responded to her question. He said, I did, what did he do in high school? I forget what he said, but he's already answered the question, but it's not good enough for her. She wants more. Yo, it's just a simple question. What you done? What you done? It's just a simple question. I signed up to die for this country. What you done? What you done? It's only a simple question. I signed up to die. What a disgrace. What a disgrace she is. Wow. And she's so angry. Why are you so angry, girl? Why are you so angry? You just so angry, girl. I did it in 5th grade. What you do in 8th grade? I did it in 5th grade. I was doing this. I was doing that. What'd you do? What'd you do? What'd you do? 8th grade. The man developed medicines to save lives, and you worry about what he was doing as a snot-nosed little boy in classes? Girl, come on. Where'd you get your education from? People that didn't graduate high school got better sense than you. Yo, she is talking to a presidential candidate, yo. This is how you talk to a presidential candidate, bitch? This is how you do that? Yo, I'm so happy that this video is happening because their audience is going to see that, you know what? I don't think so. Look at how y'all treating this man. He's come on your platform in your house. This is how you treat a guest in your house. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. But then again, that's probably what they say. The memos went out. This is how you're supposed to handle him. This is how you're supposed to handle him. Make sure you get rough. Ask him what he was doing when he was a toddler. Make sure you get, what time did he start to crawl? Was he doing service then? Was he petitioned to get, I don't know, whatever he was doing when he was baby. What was he doing in the womb? Dumbass. Before I let him go, she keeps throwing the veterans in there. Like, she went out there free. No issues. Well, honey, you got a check for your service. Didn't you get a check for your service? Didn't the government send you money every time for your service? I'm a veteran, I'm a veteran, I'm a veteran. I'm a veteran. I've served this country. I've served this country. I've served this flag. I signed up to die for this flag. I did it, but you didn't because I did it. I'm a veteran. Really? You got paid to do that, boo. You got a check from the government. And an education, well, look at that. If you did get an education, the government need to ask for their money back because you's failing. She's still on this service thing. The conversation has moved to another point. It's moved to how we make money in this country, how to get ourselves out of poverty. We've moved on from you, friend. We've moved on. But here you are pulling us back into your web of deceit and disgust. Nobody wants to talk about you. You're done. You're over with. Moving on. Service. My service to the country. That's not service. Capitalism is, it's not service. It's moving. So I had a good point to make just now. And I've already forgotten it. Charlemagne, oh, I know. So capitalism, right? Look at their studio. Look at their setup here. This is capitalism in the works. The Breakfast Club, whatever all these trinkets is back there. Charlemagne's book, all kinds of stuff. All this is capitalism. All this stuff is making money. All this stuff is for sale. All of this is how things get moved in the country. Capitalism makes it move. Your benefit off of capitalism, she's benefiting. Everybody's benefiting. But yet they got a problem with it. The Breakfast Club. They don't like capitalism, but they benefit from it. They benefit. It's ridiculous. Yes, it is. It's a personal attack. It's a personal goddamn attack. And that's you've been a pit bull the second you got on this scene. A pit bull out to devour this man. You're a disgrace, and it is a personal attack against a person running for the highest office in the land. And here he comes to your black show, and this is how you act. You act all nigger. I said it. I said what I said. You act all nigger. Ghetto nigger. I said what I said. I think that's her problem with him, is that he is running for the highest seat in the land. Here you are, this here Indian boy, immigrant man, running to run my country. He running to run my country. He want to be my president. This here Indian. I think that's her problem with him. She's angry about that. That's her problem, is that he's an immigrant. Born here though, but his family is, and she don't like that. I think that's really her true problem here, is that she just doesn't like him, and she just doesn't like the idea, the gumption of you. How dare you get up here and run for office, what my ancestors built, and I'm a veteran, and you this and you that, and you's just an Indian. Vivek Ramaswamy, and you want to run for the highest office in the land. When you was in 8th grade, you weren't even petitioning the government. When I was in 8th grade, I was doing more than you, and here you are running for office, wanting for president. I think that's really her problem. So, I want to just chat on that real quick. I know Charlemagne, the Supreme Court they're going to vote, and it's done. Affirmative action is done. But my point on affirmative action is, and what Vivek was saying about school, the opportunity of school choice. When you look at the education system in this country, the schools, they're not teaching the children properly. Look at Tezlin. Look, she's a prime example of the public school. She is a prime example of the public school. So this is what comes out of the public school, okay? She is what they produce. Ignorant blacks. And so I want to say, when it comes to education, if we had options and choices, yes, it would be better for our students. We would not tie to the zip code that you're at, failing schools. And again, these are Democrat-run cities. Again, we're talking inner cities, Democrat-run areas, black Democrats who only gets a check. They get their check, but they fail the students and they fail the people and they fail the kids. Again, Democrat-run cities with Democrat education. But if we had school choice and the ability to move away from that, we would have a better opportunity for Black kids in this country. We would do much better. And here in Florida, we are doing just that. So Florida is leading the way. We just passed House Bill 1, which is the expansion of school choice here. That's going to give parents and teachers and kids a better experience in education. So we're very proud that we are leading this. Governor DeSantis is doing a great job when it comes to education here in our state. And I don't care what you say. I said what I said. You see how he stood back and said it? They're going to start saying nigger out loud. See, you can say that. Because I guess, oh, you Black, you can say that. You can drop the N-bomb. You know, you Black, you can do that. You can do that. You can call them niggers. Yeah. But if Vivek were to respond and even said the N-word, oh my God, they'd come for him. You said the N-word. You said the N-word. That nigga, where did that N-word nonsense start anyway? Like, the N-word. It's nigger. It is what it is. Negro. It is what it is. It is what it is. The N-word. The N-word. You said the N-word. People get canceled for saying the N-word. But here's Charlemagne the God. Just said it and it's okay. It's in proper shape. It's okay. Because he's what? Why she just jump into this conversation with her nonsense? We're over with you. You said he came from India with his parents. That's what you said. You don't have to say he any color. I'm over this. Yeah, you got emotional, girl. Look at you. You're a hot goddamn mess. A hot mess. Then another shot at him that he is from a different place. Okay? My ancestors built this place. My ancestor did it. My slave niggas did it. My slave people did it. And here you are reaping the benefits and running for the presidency. How dare you? My goodness. Did he just say without affirmative action, Black people just don't stand a chance? We's just too nigger. We's just too dumb. We's just too ignorant to come to the table. Why? So we need booster seats. Yeah. We need a lift. We need pulling up. You know? We need a ladder. You know? Just to get Blacks up there. Why? Because we're too dumb and we're too stupid to talk about. We're too dumb, too stupid to get our own jobs, to get into college. We just can't study hard enough. Why can't we study hard enough? Why can't we study like the Chinese? They keep their books in their hands. Why? Because America children are privileged. Why? Because if you're Black skin, guess what? You got affirmative action. You ain't even got to worry about it. We got affirmative action. You can become the secretary of the presidency. You can do that. Affirmative action. If you are, you can become a justice. Kataji Brown Jackson. Hey, for affirmative action. Hey, you can become a judge. All you need is affirmative action, Black skin and some pussy, and you can become whatever you want. Affirmative action. Yeah, we're more than that. We're more than that. We're more than our Black skin. And we can cope, and we can do, and we can handle, and we can do it. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. Affirmative action, affirmative action. We can do it on our own merit. We don't need a booster seat at the table. God damn it. I'm glad that the Supreme Court has done away with affirmative action. Now Blacks can really show what they can do. Not all of us. A whole bunch of us are not going to do it because a whole bunch of are out there crackheads on the corner doing nothing with ourselves. Yes. Oh, yeah. Because, again, the government has tied us that way. But there's a few of us that's going to rise to the top, friend. And we don't need affirmative action to get us there. So smart. He says you're ridiculous. This is the same guy who Joe Biden said to his face, if you don't vote for me, you ain't Black. This is the same. I'm going to try not to curse because I'm working on me. God is working on me. This is the same fool that sat there with Joe Biden and Joe Biden said to your face, if you don't vote for me, then you ain't Black. This smug SOB right there. And here you are giving this amazing candidate that can probably help the Black community, your people, so much. But here you are giving them hell, attitude. What a disgraceful set, this Breakfast Club. What a disgrace. All three of them were. They always want to hold America's feet to the fire, but they don't want to look at slavery as a global thing that happened. You know, this thing didn't just happen to blacks. It's not just because you were black. This thing happened to every community. It happened to the Irish. It happened to so many. You know, he just talked about it. It happened to them. You know, it happened. Slavery isn't unique to America. Oh, but this Charlemagne. Yeah, well, I'm just talking about America. We ain't got to talk about the world and the rest of that. We's just talking about America. This is these ignorant fools. Help me get through the rest of this video, Lord. I got a few more minutes. If I stop talking, maybe I'll get through it. I just need a breath. I just need a breath because that was beastly long. That was a beast to go through. That video itself was for like 42 minutes. So, and all the talking I've done, we're over an hour. So I said a lot during the video. So I don't think I'm going to say too much more here. I mean, I've said plenty. I gave my opinion, but yo, this woman is a disgrace to Black people. This whole thing was, this whole show was, this whole dog and pony nonsense was a disgrace. And as a Black person, and by the way, I am an immigrant. So she must, if anything, if I decide to do anything too, I'd be taken away from what her ancestors did, what her ancestors built, because I myself is an immigrant as well. So yeah, they hate us. Oh my God, I didn't realize that, you know, there was such animosity to us immigrants. I thought it was just come on down. You know, I thought it was all good, but it doesn't seem like it is, friends. You know, I mean, this is an infinity of wokeness stone right here, being an immigrant, you know, come on down. But it doesn't seem like the Blacks really want that. Well, I guess we're replacing them, I guess, but now it's the illegals, our friends from the rest of the places, Mexico and all the rest. Oh my goodness, what an interview that was. Vivek Ramaswamy is doing his thing. I'm so proud of the work that he's doing. He is not playing around. He came to kick up the waters, as Jesus says. He came to kick up the waters, and he is doing that. He is all over the place, and he is schooling people about legislation. He's schooling people about the fourth branch of government, all of these different FBI, CIA, all those three-letter organizations. I mean, he is doing the Lord's work. He is doing the Lord's work, and I am all for Vivek. Now, y'all know I am a Trump girl all day, all day, all day, but man, that Vivek has got the smoke. He's got it, and I love him. Man, maybe he can be VP. What do y'all think? Vivek for VP? Yeah, DeSantis ain't gonna get that. DeSantis ain't gonna get that. Vivek for VP? Comment there. I've asked you one question already. What do you think triggered me during that setup? Yeah, I've been triggered throughout the whole thing. I've been triggered. Hell is hell. That's a clue for you. Talk to me in the comments. Hell is hell. Y'all see where I'm going with that. Any event, that's the video. Thank you for watching. Share it, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check out the website, all the stuff I've got for sale. You know, check it out. My t-shirts, my gear, all that to support the channel. I need money to support the channel. So y'all help me out. It would be very appreciative. I appreciate it. And so, I want to say also, the channel is growing so fast. I mean, I've got some great new subscribers. Thank you all, new subscribers. It's awesome to have you. It's growing. Before soon, I think I'm gonna get that YouTube letter. I'm gonna get that YouTube letter, and I'm gonna be off to the races. So I thank y'all for that, and I appreciate it. Thank you guys for subscribing and sharing and liking and commenting. I've been having so much fun with the comments. I've been replying, and we've had some real good dialogue in there. So keep them coming, because I want to make it a point to even if I don't reply with a physical text, but I like it. I read them. So thank you for that. Keep it coming, because it's really motivating me to continue to do what I'm doing here on YouTube. And I'm also on Rumble. You can catch me there too. Okay, so that's going to be it. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. And we've got souls to save. Maybe Tezlin's soul? What y'all think? I'm going to pray for her. God in heaven, glorious King Jehovah, I pray for Tezlin of the Breakfast Club. God, humble her spirit, oh Jesus, so she can do better. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.